Hi, welcome to Odessa College, Culinary Arts Department. My name is Victor Bagan. I'm the Director of Culinary Arts and the Department Chef. So today we're going to do one of my favorite dishes, which of course I've done for a while, but this is just really a stuffed chicken quarter, and I'm using the thigh drumstick. I like it because it's got a lot more flavor into it. Excuse the sizzling, that's my pan working away for me. So what I did was to take the chicken thigh and basically just take all the bone out. Nothing more complicated. Now I take my Italian sausage, and this is just Italian sausage we got at the grocery store. You want to make it, go for it. And you've already figured out, you want to do something different with this, put chorizo in or something else, go for it. And we roll it. You want to roll it, but when you roll it, make sure the skin is on the outside. You don't want to roll any skin into it, because if you do, it's just not very nice. And we tie it. And I tie them usually in 3 places. If you want to use toothpicks, you can do that. And of course, once it's nicely tied, of course that one wants to come loose. Wouldn't you know it, every time you want to do something, something gets in your way. So here's 1, here's 2, here's some more, we'll have number 3. And you just time this to keep it together. Now if you want to use toothpicks, go for it. Needless to say, we're going to take this off when we actually serve it, but it just holds everything nicely together. There we go. And we're going to do the other one. We don't need to demonstrate that. We'll put this in the refrigerator. Now we get to the sizzle. So here's my pan. I've had some olive oil in here. Got to make sure we put that. There you go. I knew my flame was out. And what I want to do is to brown it nicely all over. So just a kind of a medium heat. So it's nice and brown. Take it out of the pan. Pop it on a plate and just keep it warm for the moment. I know it's not cooked all the way through, but don't worry. Into the pan, and put some onions, some peppers, and if you don't want to do this part, don't do this. You don't have to. And some mushrooms. The more the merrier. A little bit of garlic, a lot of garlic. It's entirely up to you. It's your dish, not mine anymore. And what we're going to do is, if we can keep the pan going, we're going to cook these down, and we want to get them nice and soft. Now, you remember I told you about that string? So I'll tell you a story. Many years ago, young lady I was dating, I did this for us for dinner one night, and I have an evil sense of humor. When I took it to the table, I'd forgotten to take the string off. And she looked up at me and said, "Where's your string?" Well, I'd already pulled mine off, and I said, "Oh, it's edible." And the poor girl sat there for the next 5 or 10 minutes trying to chew on a piece of string. I've no idea, but that relationship didn't go very far. Get them nice and soft. Now this is your choice. If you want to add a little bit of red wine to this, you can. You don't have to. How much is a little bit? It's kind of what you want. I'm going to bring this so it nicely cooks out. What I should have told you is, I've been up since the crack of dawn, spending many hours making some spaghetti sauce. So, oh, I'm sorry. Or you can use this. No, seriously. Buy a spaghetti sauce that you like, whatever your family enjoys, use that. If you want to make it, make it. It's really up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. All that's cooked down, in goes my spaghetti sauce. You're probably wondering, why did I pick this particular one? It wasn't very expensive. Sorry. Now, this has got to come back to the full heat. I've got my cameraman there trying to smell everything that's coming off the pan. When this comes back to a boil, and please don't slop around like I do, you shouldn't be that bad. Your chicken goes back in. We're going to cover this with foil. We're going to put it into a warm oven, about 350 degrees, and we're going to let it cook until it's nicely cooked through. Now, I know some of you are out there going, Well, that's not very helpful. You didn't tell us how long to cook it for. There's a real simple way to do this. 2 glasses of wine is a perfect cooking time. Please not tell anybody I said that. I am in school, I'm going to get in awful trouble. But seriously, about 30-40 minutes. And when it's all done, this is what we've got. Doesn't that look nice? Chicken's all nicely cooked. Now, when I was starting to do this, I was wondering about it. One of the problems in the kitchen is, for people like me, is you suddenly start saying, I wonder what else I could do with that. And it suddenly occurred to me that if I'd left off that end little piece of bone, this would make one heck of a good sausage sandwich. So what do you think about that? Get yourself a nice hoagie bun, pop this in, put a little bit of sauce on it, and away we go. Let me find that last string. I shouldn't have told Frank my story because I could have let him chew on the string for a while, but oh well. String comes out. We'll cut our chicken. Move that to one side. Put some pasta with this. You know, whatever you want. Oh, that sausage is nice and juicy. There we go. And of course, we're going to take a little bit of our sauce. Sauce goes on the top. Isn't this getting fancy? Little bit of parsley, Italian, of course, and a little bit of cheese. And we're good to go. Enjoy. I really hope you made this recipe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.